Hello everyone, every good name is taken here and welcome back to another video. And today we're having another replay of the week, and today's winner is look, our Civic in his Leopard 1. Just a quick mention once again, I have not seen this video replay. This has been picked by my self-proclaimed manager once again. And well, this has been the decider and he won, but wasn't as close as last week and not as many replays were sent in, but this seems to have been the winner. Leopard 1, definitely a great tank, and he is taking an early position here on Rockfield, definitely quite an aggressive one. But something I will have to note here is that he is not using any provisions, which is interesting considering the fact that he has the ratings camo for 5000 on his tank. So I'm not quite sure why that is. If you're watching, please let us know in the comment section, because I'm interested to know the reasoning as to why you would choose to not use provisions, as they can enhance your tank statistics just a slight bit more, which can help you quite a lot, in my opinion. Anyway, he already has done quite a good amount of damage. He has a good overview so far. Haven't seen him do any misplays. That peek there was quite risky, but it worked out for him. He got a bounce on his gun ventlet there from the bat shot. He's peeking again, a bit overly aggressive there. Score is now 0-2. He is on 2.1k damage now. Great track shot. Really good track shot there. Have to compliment him on that. He was looking for another track shot, has seen that Sheridan, can't avoid taking a shot there. And so far it's not looking too bad. I mean, he's in not the best position as he's surrounded, but he has a good range of ways to shoot on his enemies, and he is using that to his advantage currently. Sheridan, he is being a bit too aggressive and is gonna regret making that decision. Now down to a one shot, but so is Civic in his Leopard. Now down to 360 hit points, so everything apart from maybe the E1 in the enemy team can one shot him now. And he is going to reposition here, going through the cap and onto a more safer sniping location, which is something this Leopard can do, as it is one of the most accurate tanks in the entire game, with less than 0.28 accuracy, I believe. But as he has no provision, I'm not too sure. But he's already going to town on that KPF, has reached his 4000 damage, puts in a second shot and is supporting his motion there. Might be able to pick up the kill, and is able to do so. Always is falling back in case he is getting spotted. Definitely something you always want to try to do, unless you know 100% that you won't get spotted. Good patience there on that IS-8. He has waited and was able to pick him up. Got spotted though, so it's a bit risky that he sat still there, and is now into a 1v3 against that K91, E1 and an E3. And that E3 is still a bit healthy. He can take 2 more shots unless Civic high rolls here. K91 is a one shot, a potential one, but we don't quite know the hit points of the E1 just yet. So let's have a look at how he is going to play this out. There is the E1. Great shot there into the lower plate. Didn't take a shot in return. And he is playing aggressive here and is getting rewarded. Really good pickup there on that E1. Who was a bit too passive, and which allowed Civic to pick him up for his third kill of the game, making it now a 2v1. And they are in the cap, and this is something that you can use to your advantage. Some would just rush in, but you shouldn't, and that is exactly what he is doing here. He's taking his time, he knows where one is, he spotted the K91, so he knows the E3 is in the cap. And he is looking to pick up that K91 first here. Could try to blind shot, it might have hit, and low roll. It actually did not, unfortunately enough. And he still needs a high roll here in order to kill him with one shot. He still has time, still has 20 seconds, or 30 actually. Good pickup there on the K91. Got the high roll that he needed, is now up to 6,200 damage, just the E3 left. And he has to pretty much decide now, does he want to go left or does he want to go right? He pretty much faked going left. So that's pretty much the decider. He has to go in full speed. E3 was not expecting him to come from this side. Good shot there into his side armor. Resetting the cap. And giving him some more time to breathe. The E3 now cannot cap anymore. You need a full 1 minute and 40 seconds, so 100 seconds to cap. And he doesn't have that if you look at the timer of both the cap and the in-game timer. And do the quick maths, it's not gonna be enough. And he is taking a sweet time here, and he definitely can do that. He is gonna go from above, giving him a bit more safer approach towards the cap, as he can hold down and doesn't have to fear getting snapped or potentially first spotted before the E3. And let's see how he does approach this. There is the E3 he was kind of expecting, but not quite. And he's loading his second heat of this round and is able to pen. Only fired 2 heat in this entire game, as he had 20 at the start. And just a beautiful game. There's nothing to complain. He did no mistakes other than maybe being a bit too aggressive when that E3 was coming in. And he took that shot around about early to mid game. But else, there's nothing to complain. It's a wonderful game in the Leopard one of my favorites in this game. And he played this perfectly, even without provisions. So he proved me wrong. But if you're watching Civic, I would like to know why you don't choose to use them. And yeah, 6.9k damage, 5 kills, got the Kolobanov and the Defender medal here for his effort. 1.6k base experience, definitely worth that ace. And yeah, his shot ratio was amazing. He only missed 2 shots and penned every shot he took, and even shot all the enemies, which is kind of nice. And as I said before, he only shot 2 heat, which I noticed because he had 18 left at the end. He had 20 at the start, so he did not only fire heat, he decided to use his APCR to the fullest because the Leo has good penetration, and he made good credits. Nothing to complain about here. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really liked the gameplay. And once again, the replay channel has been opened for replay of the week, so go ahead onto my Discord server if you want to send in a replay as well. It's decided by the gameplay, not just the result. So I hope you enjoyed this, and see you all again next time. Bye bye.